And we are back again. When we left off, we just convinced Marjorie to help us, and now we return to Garrett on the King's Road out in the Wolfswood, on his way to the wall. So, as you remember, we've managed to finally get Marjorie. Whoa. Oh, that doesn't sound good at all. I think we should go take a look, guys, before I finish the introduction.
Sentinel.
Let's go find out what's going on. Oh, what are they doing to him?
Let's play a little game, shall we?
Oh, Ramsay Snow.
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Oh, we're gonna have to stay in cover, aren't we?
Not my best work, unfortunately. I
What is he
suppose
doing?
I
Is he
have
flaying
enough
him?
practice. But he didn't make it easy. What with all that bloody noise?
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
What is
As
he
my
doing?
father likes to say, a naked
Oh, he's
man
looking, he's
holds
looking, he's looking.
few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father is the Warden of the North.
He does now.
So what is he up to?
How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
Oh shit.
My lord?
Shh! Listen.
How the hell did he hear that?
There.
Oh, fuck.
Hear that?
We've been spotted already, haven't we?
I know I heard something.
We're gonna stay still. Hope he doesn't notice. Very, very super still.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time.
That was
already.
close. I reckon if we'd have run, we'd have got caught then. Let's go see if we can save that guy that died down. Is he dead or is he even tied up or? Doesn't look like he's had a good time of it either way. I think we should go careful. Let's see, so gonna sneaky ever closer. Oh Jesus!
Bloody hell!
He actually flayed him. That's disgusting. Where are we now? Well, it looks like we're back at the Iron Reach, guys. This does like to jump around quite a bit, doesn't it?
Lord Ethan,
Oh god, now what?
as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership.
Well, to be honest, I would be. I mean, what is he,
300
12?
generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good.
It's a good name. I like it. Will be Lord Ethan the
He
Midget.
was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
Why are you
Why
telling
are
me
you
this?
telling me this?
Clearly trying to get to some
To help
point.
you rule, Lord Ethan.
Ah, you're trying to bend my
These
ear.
were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
So we have to choose who's going to represent our interests here at the Iron Watch.
Summon the Lord! We need his judgment.
Oh, for God's sake. The Lord's work is never done.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive! Lord Ethan, Maester.
You spoke of judgment, Sir Royland. What judgment is that?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed!
You yelling about you,
We all
Wazak.
fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it? Because I've no wish to die. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
Well, you don't own it. It doesn't belong to
I've
you.
a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Go!
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling.
Well, if you abandon it, how's it
the
going to...
coming winter.
Exactly. Together we
We are
survive.
in this together. You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord.
It's a bit vicious, isn't he?
Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
The men
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit
This is
it.
a tough one, so we don't want to go pissing off
Send
the
him to the
populace.
wall.
Man alone. Show him mercy, my lord. He stole from us. Deserve to live. Make him pay for what he's done. Give us justice.
Fuck him!
I will decide.
Send him to the wall.
Leave the poor man
Take his fingers. He's a thief.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man.
Well, you're not
Be
innocent
justice,
because you
my
stole stuff.
Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Take his fingers.
I, Ethan of House Forrester, Lord of Ironwrath, name you a thief. The price for your crime is 3 of your fingers. No, please, my lord!
See if that you
My
go to the
lord,
wall and you
please!
can't protect your family, so at least you can stay here with your fingers.
My lord, normally it is the lord's duty to carry out the sentence,
Fair enough.
but I am willing to carry it out.
I will
I am
carry
accountable
out the
for my own
sentence.
decisions, my own sentencing.
This is injustice, my lord!
Chop! Ooh! That's why you don't steal. Itch. Oh, now she's going to be pissed at me. Oh, what a shame.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due.
This guy's got
Not
so
just
much
yourself,
brown
of
on his
course.
nose.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
Exactly.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again.
Happens
But
again.
a
I'll cut their
sentinel
fucking
can
fingers
help
off
you
as
in the
well.
face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience.
But Maester, that is what the small council is for.
My lord, you of all people should know that too many voices muddy the message. That is why there is one
And that's a fair
lord
point, I
above
suppose.
all.
Too many
And
cooks
so
spoil
there
the broth,
must
as they
be
say.
one advisor above the rest. There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
What a
How do I
surprise.
decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel.
That's
the
a nice
badge
bracer.
of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house.
I don't like the fact that he's kind of leading
Your
what I'm
Sentinel
doing
will
here.
wear this for all to see.
I'll make
You
the
know,
right
it's like
choice as Sentinel.
he's kind of twisting me to his own little
Come speak with me
machinations.
when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Something a little bit funky about him. Not too happy about it. Nice bracer, though. Let's have a little look around first, shall we? What have we got here? That was impressive. Oh, so he's using a dagger to sharpen that one. It said my name on it. He's making it for me, isn't he? Let's have a chat with him.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean,
Aww.
I could never forget, but
And what of your brother Asher? Where's his name?
there's only two sides to the blade. Besides, he left, so...
You bastard.
Yeah.
How did he do
Someday,
that without
I'll
moving
have a
his
real
mouth?
But not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man.
Yeah, I'll give him a good scene too. What we do.
Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them.
Have to enforce the rules.
Rules mean nothing if we don't enforce them. It doesn't matter if he's good or bad. You can't steal. That's a rule.
Well, I say he was bad. Bad men killed Father and Roderick. They need someone to hurt them back. Even worse.
Makes sense,
I want
really.
a real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
You got a dagger. Dagger's more than enough if you jab it in the right place. Can't look at that sword behind it. Let's have a look over here. Who's this? Can't talk to you. Portcullis.
Now, when I say parry, get that sword out.
Giggity. That could do with reinforcing, really. But look over here. They're all practicing. Let's have a little chat with Sir Ron.
Come on, what did I say? Swords up, slash right, parry, again.
So he's quite a strict taskmaster by the look of it.
Sword up, swing left, parry. Wrong. I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold
A
swords.
word?
Of course, my lord.
What's up, dude?
Many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice.
How are our
What's the
defences doing?
state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Ah, but then if that
Thank you,
comes
Sir
across
Roland.
as bravado,
I'll
you're
let you
going to
get
then look
back
like
to
a total
training
idiot.
these men.
Thank you, my lord. And, you should know that swinging that blade yourself took stones. It was a man's way of justice.
Those who sentence the crime must be willing to carry out the punishment. It's just
Yes,
the way it
my
has
lord.
to be.
I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure.
He's
I'm
bigging
the man
himself
you
up
need.
quite a bit, isn't he?
And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority, and made you look weak to the White Hills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud.
I haven't made my decision yet, but I appreciate your opinion.
Exactly. Hold your fucking tongue.
So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
You best do, because I don't want no bitching and whinging. Ain't got time for that. You're a grown man. Let's have a little wander around, shall we? Let's have a chat with Malcolm. How you doing, buddy?
Do it like you mean it.
Or I could just stare aimlessly. That's fine too.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do.
Did what I had to
Dealing
do.
out a harsh punishment, no matter how warranted.
Oh, she's gonna whinge, isn't she?
But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before night.
Oh, you're just gonna leave us, are you?
I hope to be off tomorrow.
Uncle, why are you packing? You're not going somewhere, are you?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because
So she doesn't think I'm
fears you
grateful.
will not agree.
Doesn't think I'm capable
I
enough.
told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real.
As have we all.
But you know that just as well.
I must be firm. I'm not a boy anymore, and there is too much at stake.
The Lord's work can harden a man. It's true.
Just the way it
My
has to be.
mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him.
Why
Why
so
so
Royland?
sure?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you.
Ah,
Uncle.
see, that speaks of too much pride.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
You know, and pride can be a man's great weakness. Oh, she's gonna give me a bollocking now, isn't she?
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully
That's 'cause
Lady
we're
Marjorie's
awesome.
influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you.
Ah, what have I done now?
I saw what you did to that man. The way you punished him. How could you be so cruel?
It's not cruel, it's the punishment that has been set
I'm
before
worried
me.
about you. What am I supposed to think?
Do you think it's easy? I'm the third-born son. Father never prepared me for this. I'm doing the best I can.
I know you are, Ethan. I know.
That was your father's punishment
Promised
before.
me you
We're
wouldn't
just following the
change,
same
and I
rules.
believed you.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the war without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
Well, I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but
What?
Showing too much weakness.
Ethan, please.
I wish Father were here.
You'll do
We don't want to
it.
go asking her for help, it'll
Father's
show
gone.
weakness.
You are the lord of this house, which is why you must be strong. You're just as capable as Asher or Roderick ever were. I know it. I only wish you did too.
And stop second guessing me.
You've always
And
given
saying,
me good
ooh,
advice.
I believed you
Thank
wouldn't change. Meh, 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 meh. Who else can we have a little chat with? Chat with you? No. Let's check. Let's have a look at the food supply.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure.
Has anything
anything
gone
missing?
missing?
No, doesn't look that way. Seems Eric was the only one to resort to thievery. But
Well, then
I'm
we
still
set the
worried
example.
about our stores. We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight.
Oh, Jesus.
But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
If that's what's necessary to keep the house safe, then we must.
Aye, a hard choice, but it's what has to be
Exactly.
done.
We have
I'll
to
see
protect
to
the house above
arrangements.
all else.
My lord.
Let's have a chat with Duncan properly, shall we?
Duncan.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
Clean your elbows for a start.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
I'm unsure at the moment.
I haven't decided yet.
Well, you must soon, my lord. This is not a matter to be taken lightly.
Thank
That's
you,
your input.
Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
That's your
I'm
sagely
at your
advice.
service, my lord.
Decide quickly because it's important. Moron. I don't really think is there much else we can look at here? Up to the tower. Maester. Let's talk to the Maester.
Maester?
Let's get the small
Lord
council
Ethan.
in here
I see
and
you've
let's get this
spoken to a
decision
number
made.
of people. Are you prepared to name your Sentinel?
Yes,
Yes,
I
Maester.
am.
I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Right, guys, this is it. This is the big decision. This is where the shit could potentially hit the fan big time. So, do we go with Sir Royland, the militaristic and warring type, or do we choose our uncle and go for the more diplomatic, more appeasing type? Either way, I think we're going to end up having a massive, absolute horrendous clusterfuck, but let's see what happens. God, you can cut the tension in the air
You
with a
may
knife.
sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my Sentinel, I must tell you.
You're
Duncan,
both worthy.
Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Yes,
Let
yes.
him
I
be
know.
on with it.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Many thought either of you would make a fine Sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Ooh. Choose Duncan? Or do I choose Sir Royland? I don't like his overly warring nature. We don't have the men to hold out. We can't fight for long with a siege because we don't have the food. You know, we need to be diplomatic, you know. We need to kind of adopt a similar approach to at Lion's Watch and down at King's Landing. You know, we need to be very careful with
Duncan Tuttle,
So
you
we're
will
going to
be
go
my
with
Sentinel.
Duncan.
Tuttle! This is reckless!
Lord Ethan has made his choice. I
Oh,
will
here we go.
not disappoint you, my lord.
Now, Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scouts say he's only a day's ride from here, with no time to waste.
Oh, great.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
There's no need to panic.
You don't need to panic. We'll just be
We
chill.
can devise a plan
Gotta
to
be
deal with
mellow.
him.
Keep it
The
calm.
Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not
Exactly.
coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be
This
trusted.
is the bloody small council.
Do not interrupt
I
my
will
sentinel,
hear
damn it.
from my Sentinel. Please.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not.
Yeah, he
We
did
need
say
to
they're
take
not
a
ready at the
cunning
moment.
approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
No, they're a cunning lot as well.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not
Exactly.
successful.
Don't go bristling
I
the
trust
sword if we
Mira's
don't need
judgment.
to.
I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
We
have to be
all
unified.
must agree on the plan. We cannot leave until we have a consensus.
Ugh.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain
Exactly.
Enough! My
We
new
must be
Sentinel
diplomatic.
favours a certain approach, and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance, and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Doesn't mean you can't be prepared in the background, buddy.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Well, you can talk, sending away our other uncle without even telling me.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Good.
Aye.
Well then, Let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Yes.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
See, that wouldn't be a very good idea because our men aren't trained. They're gonna look really stupid. So we'll invite him in, we'll be courteous and diplomatic.
A wise move, my lord.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
That's enough, Royland. Lord Ethan has given his command.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore.
Oh, here we go. He's
Forgive
throwing
me,
his
my
toys out
lord,
the pram.
But you are not ready to be lord of this house.
Well, what you were
You're
saying
likely
earlier.
to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must
That
do.
guy needs a slap.
You will meet
There's
Ramsay
nothing
Snow
stopping
in the
him
Great
being
Hall,
prepared.
and we will not offer our ironwood.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to
Oh,
prepare
I
the
really
house.
don't know if I made the right choices here, guys. This is just gonna... I don't know how this is gonna end.
My lord, I have fought for this family for many years. Do not forget that.
That's why I didn't tell you to leave. I just told you to calm down, chill yourself out, take a step back and mellow. It's all good. Now we need to have a word with this bitch.
There will
Send her
always
uncle
be
away.
those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it.
Is he a berserker?
He always protected you and your sister.
Why would you bring him back after you exiled him?
He exiled himself. He has no desire to rule. Asher is volatile, but that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles.
Sage justice.
But when Asher saw it,
Sage advice, I mean.
he didn't take a breath.
I know what I meant.
He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth.
Good. You get
Of
for
course,
bullying
your
people.
father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that.
Oh, so you're basically saying that we're
You
shit.
have many fine qualities. But
I'm not like that. But I don't need to be, do I?
no. But you need someone who is standing beside you.
So basically, she's saying we're not good enough on our own, and we need someone else to do it for us.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family. What this family needs.
But you should have put it past your lord
Ethan,
first. I'm the boss.
Let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Ooh. One more man isn't going to make any difference, especially if we're being diplomatic, so it can't hurt to cover our options, I suppose. So,
Fine.
we'll send him.
Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Really hope I've not made the wrong decision here.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forrester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
We have to trust in her. Ooh. Right, and here's another good point for us to stop. So we've outlined our plan for the arrival of Ramsay Snow. We decided to be diplomatic, and we're going to see where that takes us. Hopefully we can avoid bloodshed and just keep the peace, but I'll be honest, making so many of these tough decisions, I'm really not sure how this is going to work, but once again, thank you very much guys for sticking around for this video, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Thanks again guys.